say to knock? Okay, whatever. Take a seat, please. Yeah, in that chair right there. Alright. Are you all nice and comfy now? Because this might be a long winded talk here. We have some business to do. So, you know why you're in here, right? Oh, come on. Don't be silly. You know why you're in here. I'm here to impose tariffs on you. How do you feel about the word tariffs? Because if I had to choose the most beautiful word, it would definitely be tariffs. Maybe even a more beautiful word than money. Because tariffs are more than money. They're about, anyways, look. We know why you're here. You know why you're here. And it's because you, as an individual, has been taking too much money. Okay? It's called a deficit, okay? You've been taking too much money. And, matter of fact, a lot of money. And a lot of money is a lot of money, okay? No, I don't want to get too much into the numbers here. But let's just say you have been taking more of our money. Now, what we're gonna do today is figure out exactly how much money. And it's gonna be quite simple, alright? It shouldn't take too long though. So, are you on board? How's that sound? Good? Alright, let's get into business. So, I want to ask you a very simple question. Are you aware of what this equation means? Go ahead, I'll give you a minute. Like I said, we're gonna be patient here. I'm not gonna be patient on imposing tariffs against you, but we're gonna be patient nonetheless. So, have you figured out what this equation means? No. Okay. Let me explain it in simple terms. Give me just one moment. Alright. So, this symbol right here, this symbol means okay, it means something, alright? Now you're probably wondering what something is. Well, let's just say it's something other than nothing. And look, I don't know what this equation means either. I was really hoping you'd have an answer for it. One of my colleagues just typed it up actually, and I was hoping that some math brain could come in and save the day, but even though I'm the one writing this gig, I don't know what it means either. So So I guess for now, we can excuse ourselves on using this equation and perhaps approach it differently. As a businessman, a top entrepreneur, I am very open to new approaches. Oh yeah, you look just as on board as I am. Alright, sounds about right. So, what we're going to be doing is opening up an empty page here. You've ever opened up an empty page before? Yeah, me too. You know, I used to be an artist. And then money came. Once money hit my pockets, it's a feeling better than, well, let's keep it kid friendly, alright? This is my workplace, after all. Let me take a sip of water. Thank you. Oh, we have drinks in the fridge, by the way. If you happen to really enjoy American-made companies such as Coca-Cola, and I think that's about it, right? Sir, do we have any? Oh, just Coca-Cola. Okay, yeah. Just as I thought. Yeah, American-only companies in this vicinity. Anyways, how about we get into the deal? So this right here, that's you. Now, do you look exactly like this? No. Look, I said I used to be an artist, but you don't really need skill once you have money, okay? Alright, this is you, right? Now, this is your belly. Like your little hands, yep, there you go. Yep, just like that. You're probably wondering now, what is this belly full of? Well, it's quite simple, actually. It's my favorite word. Almost my favorite word. It's full of money. And whose money is this? You're wondering. This money is our money. Yeah, you like that little trademark? Yeah. That's our money. So, we have to impose a solution on this. Now, what's the solution, you may ask? So, what we are going to do is, on all of this money that we are giving you, is to give you a percentage to pay every time you take money from us. We take money from you. Sounds simple, right? So let's just say, we take a percentage of every single dollar that you take from us. And, well, obviously it would be passed on to the consumers, right? Sir, is that right? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of nuance to it, really, but we're here to make it simple, very easy to understand. So I'm going to draw a example of it, really. So here is a box of cereal, okay? And this cereal costs $1. You're probably, yeah, I'm amazed too. I don't think I've seen cereal for $1 in years. How many years, in fact? Yeah, 20 years. Thank you, colleague. You are the best. Wow. Someone ought to give you a raise. Yeah. This is a $1 box of cereal. A very cheap box of cereal, but it's a box of cereal nonetheless. Okay? When you import this into our country, our beautiful country, this box of cereal ends up being a pretty cheap box of cereal. And what you're doing is you're choking out the big box cereals made here in the big beautiful USA that cost $10. What you have done is created a very difficult system for our own country production lines. Look, to put it simply, your products are too competitive. Our own products should be the one that experience the best growth, the best profits, and best of all, it stays the same price. And you want to know why? It's because in the USA, if you make something in the USA and then you sell it in the USA, that product doesn't need to be marked up. You know, it will be eventually, but we will experience pain. But it will all be for the better good. That's the problem, really. And what I am thinking for the percentage on that we will charge you for tariffs is based off of my own equation here. So, what I'm going to do is create a scenario here. Y is for you. That's you. The arrow is pointing towards the Y. Plus W equals. Now, what does the W stand for? Yeah, that's right. It's what we're going to charge you. And what we decide to charge you doesn't need any big brain maths or nerdy school kid stuff. No. It's pretty simple. Just give me a bit to explain. We like money. And what does that mean? You're very sharp. It's a shame we're enemies, but you're a very sharp enemy. I'll give you that. charging you money. How much money to be exact? Oh, I'm getting there. Like I said, patience is a virtue. We could all use a little patience. And you seem like just a guy that have patience. Very impressed with that. So, I want to actually go on a little bit of a rant here. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Thank you. Yeah. Man, water really is the greatest thing. It is. Maybe even the best thing. I mean, we couldn't live without it, really. Did you know that in California, they didn't use water to put out the fires? Can you imagine that? They had all of this water at their disposal, and they could have used it whenever, really, but they didn't. They really didn't. That is absurd. Yeah. Hey, and what's your name, by the way? Brian. That's an unfortunate name. Alright, Brian. Oh. Your last name is Ferguson, huh? Alright. You know, it's not all and all, you know. It could be worse. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's definitely a pleasure to be here, either way. What do you mean? Oh, you want me to go on with the... Okay. Hey, you gotta be patient, right? I have a lot of important time, too. But right now, this is important. What was that? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll change the background color. Just for you. Of course. You like the color black? Yeah, I like it too. You know, one of my favorite colors. I just realized, yeah, sorry, I've got to redo that. Do you mind if I take a bit? I want to make sure I get this background color just right. Yeah. That's about half so far. You think we got enough paint to do the rest? Of course we do. It's the internet. You know, you can do anything on the internet. You can buy a car through the internet. You can file your taxes through the internet. Heck, I could even sell you a product through the internet. Do you know how incredible that is? Oh gosh, you're so impatient. If I were a mean guy, I'd kick you out, but we gotta get stuff done. And we gotta get it done. Whichever way it's gotta get done. Alright. So are you ready to talk numbers? Sounds good. I'll go ahead and hide these. Okay. So, I want to ask you a simple question. Do you know what 1 plus 1 is? I'll give you a bit. Yeah, that's smart. It's 2. honestly just wanted to make sure that you're even paying attention because these are very important matters. They matter to us, Americans. And yeah, I think it's very important that you pay close attention. Okay, but with your attention now mine, I want, no, I need a lot of money. Now, let's take a look at what you're currently charging us when we give you our goods. Currently, you are charging us 1% tariffs. Do you know what that means, Brian? What do you mean it's not your actual name? Are you lying to me? Look, it doesn't matter, okay? Just don't try and scam me like that next time, alright? Good. Can't take it. I don't like liars, you know. Liars are very bad. Very, very bad. Maybe even the worst. Okay. Look. This means that per every dollar that we make, we get charged a penny. Do you not realize how dire this is? That is 1 penny every single time that we give you things. Think about that. We are America, okay? American goods are truly the world's best. And in fact, if I had to decide for other countries, I would say we, as a different country, shouldn't even make our own products. We should just take it from America because America is great, okay? It just is. I'm like, in retaliation to this 1% tariff, which by the way, very big, very, very big, I'm going to be kind to you. I'm going to be generous in response to your 1% tariffs. I am going to impose 100% tariffs. And I could have gone more. I could have. But I am a generous businessman. And I am here to make a flat out deal, okay? So I don't want you to think on it too long. Because, I mean, it's not like you have a choice. I mean, tariffs are tariffs. But, let me put an example. For every $1, it'll be $1 from you. So, what this means is that your products will now cost $2. Okay? $2. Maybe even more. But your products are not welcome in the United States of America at this staggering 1%. It's very simple. And to help you get the point across, let's not get too deep into it. This is a cat. You know what cats do? Yeah, that's right. They merp. And meow. So let's just say the merp and meow will soon turn into a ow. That is expensive. And what this means is that you're probably gonna cave in at some point. You are. America is a very crucial part of your economy, your own personal economy as an individual. And really, this is for national security reasons that I have to do this. I could have done 200%, I could have maybe even done 500%, but your 1% as a one-person country is detrimental to ours. And I want you to understand that this isn't for no reason. This is very important to us. Okay? So I'm gonna give you an option here. You can choose to make that 1% tariff into a big and beautiful 0%. Doesn't it sound beautiful? Imagine this. For you to make it 1% to 0 would be like a newborn baby being born. What a beautiful thing that is, isn't it? It's a new start for your country, a new start for ours. Because if you make your tariffs 0%, immediately effective today, we will make our 100% tariffs only 75%. That sounds great, doesn't it? Think about that. 25% less tariffs in exchange for your 0% tariffs on imported goods. Sorry, let me take a sip of water. Yeah, you can take a minute to think about that. Doesn't it sound amazing? Yeah, I know it does. So, are you gonna take the deal? Obviously, the 100% tariffs, that's effective immediately. I could be charging you tariffs right now, but I'm a very generous guy, so I'm not going to. Okay? But you can make your 1% 0%, and immediately we are going to drop our tariffs, retaliatory tariffs. What do you mean 75% is too high? Look, America, you should have so much respect for America goods. Like, even at 75%, you will be buying our stuff. You will eat it up no matter what, okay? That's just the truth. You have the honor to buy our stuff and give me It's very simple. I am the most rich person in this room right now, and I have no money to lose, really. So that's what you propose, huh? A negative tariff. Wow, what a beautiful thing that is. Negative tariff. Let me write that down for you. So what you are going to do is go from 1% to a beautiful, beautiful negative 25%. If you make our 100% tariff against you active immediately, go to 0%. Look, I'm a businessman. I don't know much about math, but I don't think your minus 25% for our 0% tariff is good enough. I'm willing to give you a different offer, though. One that is truly meeting in the middle and results in at least one big, beautiful zero. Let's put this to the side for now. So, what I can do for you is turn your 1% tariff into a negative 75% tariff. That is beautiful, isn't it? Truly a beautiful, yeah. You know how beautiful that is. I almost forgot to turn it blue. That's how beautiful it was. You know, a lot of people associate red with bad. I'm not trying to do that to you. Right? Like, we're not supposed to be friends, but this is the way it has to be. But, in exchange, we will make our tariffs also go to 0%. The most beautiful, beautiful number in the world. Maybe even the best. Because what this means is that we're no longer charging you tariffs. You know, we started at 0%, but you had to get greedy. You had to show your greed with full force, with your staggering 1% tariff. And quite frankly, it was very uncalled for, and it did impact my economy, our economy. It is a detriment, really. It is a shame what you've done to us, but we're at the table right now, and we're making deals. So how's this sound? Alright. How about I use some more negotiation power here and draw a cute, silly cat again? Ain't they the cutest? Like it though. Yeah. Look, I never said I was the good guy, you know. But oh, what's that? Oh, hey. Come here, let me shake your hand. That's a deal, sir. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah, they made the deal. is sign your signature right here, please. Yeah, you can do it in red. Yeah, here you go. Take a pen. Thank you. Yeah, I just bought this computer actually. It's from this really neat brand from China, America, I mean. Yeah. It's very, not affected by tariffs. Yeah. There you go. Just go ahead and put your signature there. Ain't that beautiful? Alright. Well, thanks for coming into my office today. Very impressive to see you come in on time. And, yeah. Hey, you too. I'm glad we could do business. Oh, and, no more free cokes for him, please. Yeah, don't let him get any more. Yeah. Because it's not part of the deal, right? We're already done. What do you mean, why am I worried about that? It's Coca-Cola is a beautiful American company, okay? And what we would do then is give you it for free if you took it. Look, we're open to sell you dum-dum. Bye. Oh, alright. Well, pleasure doing business. And can you please be careful of the door on your way out? Yeah, thanks. Oh, I love tariffs. Yep. Hey, Marshall. Yeah. I'm thinking of giving you a 1 cent raise. How's that sound? Ain't that beautiful? Yeah. 1 cent raise.